Can't lie. Can't lie today. Can't lie today. This episode of The Boys was fire. It was great. This episode, which episode was it? Was it episode 7? Let me see. Yep. Episode 7 of The Boys. This was my favorite episode of the whole season. This season has been, mid. It's been very mid. This season has been extremely mid, especially since it's The Boys. So since it's a mid season, that automatically makes it a trash season because it's The Boys, and The Boys have different standards than a lot of other shows. This shit is a top tier show, and this season has been mediocre. But this episode, it is 100 times better than the last fucking episode. The last episode was fucking terrible, and it was shitty. It was ass cheeks. This episode was great. It was great. So, we start off. Butcher, he comes back, and, he had the whole thing with, his personalities in the last episode. He's coming to his, not really coming to his senses, but he is, picking his good side, his wife. He is actually telling the boys about the situation going on with the whole genocide with Soups and shit. And, yeah. I don't think it's going to be good. By the end of this show, I don't think it's going to be good. Because how I'm interpreting what's going on with Joe and Butcher, it's like a thing where, Shinobu Shinsui from Yu Yu Hakusho? It's like, one of the personalities can, snap and do whatever they want without Butcher actually knowing. That's why in, the first few episodes, he killed Ezekiel, and Butcher didn't know about it. I think that Joe is actually going to make Butcher, or it is Butcher, but Butcher's dark side, Joe, he's going to actually commit this fucking genocide shit. He's going to commit it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to jump ahead, but I'm going to go to that because that is a spoiler for later on in the video. But he informs them about the whole situation, and he says, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not that crazy. But he breaks fucking Frenchie out of jail. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Frenchie right now. But Frenchie, he can try to help Victoria Newman's husband to where they can actually build a virus that can actually try to kill Homelander. And also, I thought last episode, the whole camps, the internment camps, because I didn't know the meaning of an internment camp. I thought that Homelander was going to have Soups, or create Soups, or have already, V'd up Soups in a camp to where he can, get them and they can take over the world. No, that's actually not the case. And my bad for the last video when I said that. Not if, I did say that. But the whole thing with the camps is what they're doing is they're putting everybody that goes against Homelander and Victoria Newman and supports Starlight into these prison camps. That's what the internment camps are for. So he can go on with and succeed to try to kill the fucking president. And have Victoria Newman become president so the Soups can run the fucking world. Well, not the world, but the United States. That's what it is. My fault on that one. I fucked up. Real niggas fuck up sometimes. I fucked up on that one because I didn't know the actual meaning of an internment camp. Okay? I'm not a fucking history teacher, my nigga. I'm sorry. But he gets Frenchie out. I don't give a shit. Like I said, I don't give a shit about Frenchie and his storyline. We have not seen a fucking boyfriend again. And I'm hearing there's one more episode. The next episode's the last episode. So I don't know what the fuck is going to go on the next episode. But there's a lot of loose ends that I'm not seeing. His boyfriend wasn't in the episode. The GMV niggas wasn't in the episode. fucking still disappointing because the Gen V niggas only had a fucking cameo. It said 2 words of fucking dialogue. What was the point, nigga? Don't show them in the fucking trailers then. But they go on, they try to find the actual person that's going to murder the president. And they go into his house. We find out. Drop something, but we find out that the nigga that's going to actually try to kill the president is a fucking shapeshifter. And she shapeshifts her way out of a bad situation with the boys. Because the boys was on a mission to try to find the evidence on that shit. And, you know, the links and shit. They get the links and shit, but the shapeshifter gets the fuck away. Like that. Great. That was great. Homelander. Yes. He gets a meeting with Sage and Firecracker. Now they're leaving fucking Sister Sage out of the loop and shit because the whole thing last episode where she was acting like a fucking idiot when she got shot in the fucking head. So now, since, you know, Homelander sucked Firecracker's titties and shit and got some milk, now she's supposedly be running shit with Homelander. And it was this quote by Homelander when he was like checking Sage. He says, "You're the smartest person on the planet, but I'm the wisest." And I'm like, nigga, are you wise? Are you? Are you wise? Because you're a fucking idiot getting trolled by this girl just because she let you suck her titties. And we know for a fact throughout this series that Firecracker's a fucking idiot. And she believe in idiotic things. And she don't know how to do things, and she's basically in a predicament that she's not supposed to be in. Which also intertwines with the end of the episode. Where she makes a dumbass fucking mistake. But she tells Sage that, like, no, nigga wasn't the leak. He wasn't the leak. And, you know, and Homelander's like, man, fuck all your bullshit, Sister Sage. Me and Firecracker's gonna find the leak. Okay? Okay. And, oh, man. Nah. This was a great episode, but I was just thinking, like, man, what the fuck happened to Starlight, man? She used to be a good character. Now she's just an annoying fucking bitch. Like, damn, nigga, shut the fuck up. Fuck. When what I'm talking about is Butcher and MM. I'll jump ahead, but before they actually did the fucking plan to go find the nigga that was about to kill the president, Butcher and MM get in a conversation, and MM wants to get the fuck out of there. He don't want to be the leader of the boys because he had his heart attack the last episode, and he feels like Butcher should be the leader. And you know Starlight, she goes on bitching about how he's a fucking asshole and all this shit is true, but like, you're fucking irritating with this shit. Like, we get it, nigga, we get it. You don't have to say it all the fucking time. And she's annoying. She's annoying now. And I don't know if she been annoying and I've just been fucking ignoring it, or it's now because I'm seeing the actual flaws that she's sticking out and being so fucking annoying. Like, shit. I don't know what the fuck happened to this character. I used to actually like this character a lot. But after that, though, A-Train was spying on them niggas, and he finds out that fucking Mother's Milk wasn't there. So he finds Mother's Milk, like, packing his shit and getting the fuck out of there, because he's gonna leave with his wife and shit. This was a great scene. I love the Mother Milk A-Train scenes. This shit is fucking phenomenal. I fucking love it. If they would just keep shit like this, I fucking love it. They had another great conversation. And nigga, this is beautiful. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. Especially as a black man, I love this shit. I loved it. So, A-Train like, man, what the fuck is going on? You just gonna quit? You gonna quit, my nigga? Like, you think this shit gonna end? You think you gonna leave and then that shit not gonna come? No, these niggas about to take over the fucking world. And you bullshitting. You know what happened? You know what happened when I carried your ass and went to that fucking hospital, man? You wanna know what happened when I went to that fucking hospital, man? A little boy saw me, man. He saw me and he smiled. And he looked at me and that was the only time I felt like a hero. I could trade in all those stars and paparazzis and shit at Vault, and nothing there could ever top what the fuck I just did for that little kid. Because now I don't feel like a piece of shit and I don't hate myself. I'm like, this shit is fucking incredible. I'm like, this nigga, A-Train deserves a fucking Oscar. He deserves a fucking Oscar, nigga. He deserves it. He deserves it. Man, and that shit was amazing. And MM, he was talking about like, man, you know, this shit don't stop. It will never stop. You know, this shit been going on in my family for generations. My fucking grandpa, my great grandpa fucking died to fucking some soups. My grandpa died to some soups. My fucking father died to some soups. You think us killing fucking Homelander is gonna end this shit? No, it's not. That was great. I loved it. This shit is fantastic. I love it, man. I love it. This was the highlight of the fucking episode for me. No, it wasn't. I'm lying. There was some other shit that was a highlight. But the highlight that I'm talking about, no, this highlight is a writing highlight that I think is the stick out point. The other highlight is the fanboy in me highlight. And I was like, oh, this shit is fucking sick. This shit is fucking raw, nigga. Yeah, fuck you, nigga. Let's get to that point. Fuck all that other shit. I don't give a shit about the fucking Frenchie and the fucking Victoria Newman's husband coming up with the fucking virus. I'm gonna skip through that shit right quick. Victoria Newman's husband, he gets a virus and he stabs fucking Kimiko with it. On some snake shit and he runs away. They have to fucking cut Kimiko's leg off. Luckily she's okay because she can regenerate. But fuck that shit. I want to talk about the real shit, nigga, that happened in this fucking episode. Yeah. So, the spider nigga, he comes, and Firecracker finds him, and he's like, yeah, he's the weak. And like I said earlier, Firecracker's a fucking idiot, and she doesn't know that nigga is not the fucking leak. He was a part of some shit, but he wasn't the leak. He knows butcher shit, but he wasn't the actual leak. Then he leaked the shit to the fucking, Tech Knight shit, but he's not the original leak. So, this was fucking disgusting. I don't give a shit about this part, but he kept talking, and every time he would drop a fucking sentence, he would squirt out the fucking spider webs. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here with this shit. But this shit right here, nigga, this shit right here, nigga, this was some good shit. They actually showed this nigga Homelander's like, man, he like, fuck this shit. This nigga comes to the spider nigga while he's like terrified and shit. We actually see nigga Homelander rips this nigga in half from his shoulder all the way to his fucking stomach. You see it this time. You see it. This was fucking great. I don't think I've never seen Homelander brutally murder somebody like this, like on the show. Like it was the scene where in the last, I think the season 3, was it? No, it was season 2. It was season 2. Season 2 where he like murdered all the niggas in the house, but that was all off screen. They actually showed this nigga ripping this nigga apart. And this shit was cool as fuck. I fucking love this shit. This is what I want to see from Homelander. I want to see him ripping shit. I want to see him flying through people and shit. None of that off-screen shit no more. It looked like them niggas got that budget now. Because that wasn't it. That wasn't it. So, hey man, that was great. I love that. So, we get to that part. Then, it was this whole scene with the Deep and this fucking octopus bitch. Don't give a shit about at all. Fucking end of story. The octopus bitch is like, yeah, Sage is using you. And he gets mad and he breaks it and he kills her. And he devotes all his loyalty to fucking Homelander. And like, yeah, I will kill anybody for you. So, the great wise man Homelander sends the fake Black Noir and the Deep to the fucking boys' hideout. I'm like, this nigga cannot think he's fucking wise. At all. At all. Why is he not wise? Because Sage had a plan the whole time where she was fake leaking shit to somebody to try to bait A-Train into revealing that he was the leak. Because she already knew that A-Train was the fucking leak the whole time. But he shunned her for Firecracker. And him and Firecracker made the Deep and fucking Noir go to the fucking hideout. Now this shit was sick as fuck, mind you. This was some action movie. This was some action movie level shit. So he gets in the Deep and he confronts, Starlight and Butcher. And then he goes on to this whole propaganda spiel about, oh, you trying to cancel me, the whole cancel, like making fun of the propaganda and fuck all that shit. I want to talk about the throwdown. These niggas threw down. Nigga, the Deep was beating the fuck out of Starlight for a moment. They was throwing down. This shit looked crazy. There was like really, this was crazy. They had to shake a camera and everything. It looked like a real movie, my nigga. It was great. Fucking Butcher. I didn't know the fake fucking Black Noir could fucking fly and shit. I thought he was just saying that like for a play. He can actually fucking fly. This was nuts. And so he must have V because Butcher was shooting this nigga with all type of guns and shit and nothing was doing anything to him. So he has compound V. Because nothing was affecting him and the nigga started flying. So I'm guessing his ability is like flight or some shit. They throwing down and shit. Then A-Train comes to save Starlight. And then A-Train and the Deep get into a brawl. This was sick. Looked a little cheap, a little bit with A-Train's running, but this was shit. He was beating the fucking shit. He was beating the dog shit out of fucking the Deep. And then the Deep got tag teamed by Starlight and A-Train, and they start beating the shit out of him. And then fucking Starlight started beating the fuck out of the Deep and smacked this nigga with the weight. I'm like, this shit is amazing. I love this shit. Wait, man. Hey. Great shit. I loved it. I loved the action. The action was fucking top tier. It was top tier. So, after that, the Homelander finds out that A-Train is a spy. A-Train, goes back to the Vault Tower and he talks to Ashley and tells Ashley that, yeah, they know I'm the spy. We're in trouble. And him and Ashley had a fucking heart-to-heart. Ashley, out of all motherfuckers, had a serious scene with A-Train. They having conversations They start tearing up and shit. This is a real deep, and it's not like a trolling deep. This is a real deep conversation. When I seen this, I'm like, A-Train is fucking dead. There's no way he's leaving this season without dying. This season or next season, he's fucking dying. You get a serious scene with Ashley, nigga, you're dying. I don't care. That was a red flag, automatically. That nigga is R.I.P. But she tells him, like, yeah, take that fucking chip off and protect your family. A-Train dips, but Homelander can't find him. But they're gonna find A-Train. I'm sorry. You A-Train fans, that nigga's gonna die. I'm sorry. I don't know if he's gonna, like, they're gonna find him, like go out and hunt and find him. Probably have fucking Homelander sick out Sam on this nigga. That'll be fucking sick. If Sam fucking pop out at the last scene of The Boys and smoke A-Train, that'll be fucking great. That'll be fucking great, nigga. That'll be great. But Homelander, he's crying and shit. He's mad. He's emotionally upset about fucking, you know, A-Train being the leak. Like, why the fuck you can just be the leak? Sage come in like, of course it was a fucking leak. But y'all fucked up the plan. Who the fuck y'all thought was the leak? And she said, and I'm like, what? She's like, what? You thought that fucking idiot junkie was a leak? You think he can leak all this shit? It was A-Train the whole time. But y'all didn't follow the plan. But Homelander gets mad because she was doing shit behind his back. And, you know, if he wasn't sucking on fucking Firecracker's tits and shit, he would have fucking been mad at Firecracker too. But he kicks fucking Sister Sage out of 7 and kicks a Firecracker out the room. So, yeah, last episode, they better reveal a lot of shit. This episode better be fucking like 1 hour 30, 2 hours, my nigga, like for real. So, that goes on. Ryan is in this fucking, you know what I'm saying, this fucking commercial bullshit to where they're talking about like fucking don't trust your families and shit. They're trying to like kick out Soups and shit and talking about like woke people and all this other shit. I'm not like, man, turn this shit off. You shouldn't abandon your family on air while everybody's looking. He's like, you shouldn't abandon your family. My mom, I miss my mom. My mom loved Christmas and she always told me to tell the truth. And the truth is, your family is everything. And he speaks his mind. Homelander's not going to be happy about that. And, you know, Butcher, he passes out in a fucking bar, happy and shit. And then we get to the end of the episode. So, earlier in the episode, Starlight and the boys went to the bar. Like I said, my fault if I repeated that, but they went to the bar to have the conversation about, you know, murdering the president and all that other shit. So a fucking girl comes and asks for a picture from Firecracker. And later on in the fucking episode, Huey and, no, I said Firecracker? No, not fucking Firecracker. Starlight. There's two annoying bitches. That's why I got confused. Starlight was at the bar. Somebody asked Starlight for a picture. Okay? Somebody asked Starlight for a fucking picture. At home, Huey and Starlight are about to get intimate, but Starlight puts on her, you know, suit. He's like, yeah, I know you've been daydreaming about this shit the whole time. And Huey fucks Starlight while in the suit, but when he goes to sleep, she goes and opens the case with all the information about the murder that's about to go on, and it reveals that Starlight hasn't been there this whole time since the bar. I mean, she hasn't been there. She's been like locked up in the boy's office. I think it was the boy's office. It was either the boy's office or the bathroom. They both look like pieces of shit. But my guess probably will be the bathroom. But she's been in the bathroom this whole time. And actually the Starlights in the house is the shapeshifter from the beginning of the episode. Another great plot twist. Another fantastic plot twist. Loved it. They've been cooking with the plot twist. This is like some Saw plot twist. Like, I love this shit. This is like some Saw plot twist. I love the plot twist. But that's all I gotta say about the episode, man. That was a great episode to me. I love this episode. I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. It was great. It was still some bullshit. a little bit of bullshit. But overall, it was great. I fucking loved it. Tell me how you feel. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.